But you have to keep everything in perspective, because when you go back to the daily, you just measure out what like Solana has really done. Say you got it in here. What Solana has really done. I mean, 400%, 500%, depending on where you got it. What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on Solana. It is actually a coin that I do not currently hold. I'm not going to chase Solana because I didn't get it super early, but I will cover it in an objective manner and give you guys an update on Solana and a price prediction later in this video. So we're going to cover Solana. Guys, down here in the corner is my logo. If you're new to this channel, you got to watch some of my other videos. You got to see some of my other price predictions. This is a very fast growing channel. We just hit 700 subscribers extremely fast. So down here in the corner is my logo. Click my logo and subscribe that way, or click subscribe below. I'll be picking 25 random people that will be rewarded as this channel grows. They will be rewarded later. Just type I subscribed below. Now, also follow Norse Digital Assets on Twitter. Now, let's take a look at Solana, at the chart here. So, Solana on the chart. On the daily here. So, we did have a crazy amount of volume that was coming into Solana that obviously coincided with this run up. We are correcting right now. Whether this correction is from the entire market correcting with the Bitcoin, we had the flash crash, we had some other stuff going on. The market did correct a little bit over the last week. Whether it's that, whether it's the fact that Solana, the network, went down for a number of hours, whether it's that, or whether that it's just because it was hot, all these green candles, it was slightly overextended, just slightly, and you always got to correct back and come back and find support, especially on the 20 EMA. So whatever reason, we'll probably never know. Maybe a combination of these things, but at any rate, healthy. I mean, to find, you're starting a nice little green cross here. If you actually come down, if you keep this little green cross, if that did happen, you go up, that is called the abandoned baby on the chart. You can actually make that same movement back up on this side of this downtrend. But it's early in this candle's just starting, I believe, here. So, but regardless, finding support on the 20 EMA, if you were to enter into a project, it is kind of late in Solana. I would personally like to get Solana down here or right here at the bullish cross, which would get you in around $38. So I did not have Solana. I have about 20 different coins. Solana just happened to be one that I did not have. But Solana, I've heard good news on Solana, and it had some awesome price movement. So it is what it is. It looks good, but finding support on the 20 is always healthy. The spacing between the 20 and the 50 right here is a rather large gap. This little bit of correction will let the 55 and the 20, well, the 55 at least catch up a little bit, and the correction is always going to be healthy. So let's go to the 4-hourly and see if we can see anything on the 4-hourly. Reset the chart. So on the 4-hourly, what I'm seeing right away is a possible, what would be called a death cross, right here, where the 20 EMA is right on top of the 55 EMA right now. Could be a death cross. It's kind of an extreme name for a 4-hourly chart because we're not very zoomed out. But typically, if you get that cross on the 4-hourly, it means more correction to come or more correcting, which is possible. If it were to have more correcting because of this death cross, if it's pronounced, especially if it's, pronounced, you come back to the daily, what that would do is you would come down below the 20 and you'd start reaching towards this 1618 for support, this 1618 line, which is on this fib here, $118. You could find support on that 118. You could fall and find support here, which was a little bit of a swing, which is also the 20. But if you do fall below that trend line, like I was just saying, you can find support on the 1618 for continuation. Depending on how high up this 55 EMA comes, you could drop down and also find support on the 55. But guys, since this bull cross was printed, as you come through here through this channel, there's been no falling below the 20 anywhere here, and a number of charts have done that, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and there's a number of coins that did fall below the 20, and Cardano also, finding support on that 55 to really build up the support, coil up, to make that next upward movement up off the 55. So right now, looks healthy. I mean, even if that were to happen, even if this death cross were to happen, it looks like we might be able to invert this altogether and it'd be a fake out sort of back to the upside. So that's if the 20 EMA, the green line here, bounces off the 55 and comes up, then it would be like a fake out here. But that's all we can see right now. If we do get some price action up, we got a little bit of volume coming in. If we get that price action up, what I would say is here, you are here, and you're trying to draw out this W pattern on the 4 hourly, and whenever you do, which is very common, whenever you do that, what you can do is you can measure that W, extrapolate that out, which would bring you back up here to 199, that movement out. But before that even happens, you definitely have to you'd have to print some green candles here in the next, day, in the next, 16 hours. That'd be four candles on the 4 hourly in the next 16, depending on what candles you print and what kind of volume you have coming in. At this point right now, the stock RSI is up a little bit. It's not like the stock RSI is down here in the gutter where you're thinking there's going to be a shift in momentum to the upside, the other way. But you have to take all this with a grain of salt, because so if you do complete that W, yes, you can get that movement up to 199 once you move here, but you have to keep everything in perspective, because when you go back to the daily, you just measure out what like Solana has really done. Say you got it in here, what Solana has really done. I mean, 400%, 500%, depending on where you got it and where it was. So you got to keep that all in perspective. But overall, Solana looks good. When the stock RSI is down here in the gutter on the daily or the weekly, that can be one of many indicators that you might see an upward trend next. But anyway, it's finding support on the 20 EMA, and it was slightly overextended anyways, because look, when you form these little pockets like there, right there, typically it comes back and closes that pocket before extending on. So same with right here. So you created a pocket. This is kind of like an even channel through here, and that's when Solana was really hot. But yeah, I mean, you create that pocket and come back down perfectly healthy. I don't see anything else. So Bloomberg has an article that came out this is yesterday morning, but updated today on September 15th. Updated September 15th. Blockchain for red hot crypto Solana restarts after hitting snag. The network underpinning and one of the year's fastest rising cryptocurrencies has been restarted after having problems validating transactions, according to a Twitter account run by the Solana project. The issue stemmed from resource exhaustion in the network that caused denial of service, one tweet from the Solana status account said Tuesday. So Solana's validator community successfully restarted the network, according to a Twitter post Wednesday. Solana's status page showed a major outage of more than 17 hours for Tuesday and another major outage of 9 minutes for Wednesday, though it was indicating all systems operational as of about 7:15 a.m. in London. It has some interesting technical features, but realistically, Solana hasn't yet been fully tested in a live setting, said the head of data and analytics at FRNT Financial. What we are likely seeing is the experimental nature of blockchain tech playing out. That makes a lot of sense. We have a lot of new stuff coming into the space. We have Cardano that just released its smart contracts that is also going to be tested in many different ways. All these different smart contracts are going to be tested. We have Ethereum also with their crazy gas fees. I do have some Ethereum, but those gas fees are a little bit wild still. They need that hopefully gets fixed, and it's a new technology, guys. So this is all understandable. But according to the charts right now, this could be easily nothing to do with Solana with their network going down. It could have nothing to do with that at all, and Solana could still do this very easily and be very healthy. Just Solana could do this naturally with no network shutdown, no flash crash, nothing. I mean, this looks like a very nice, healthy chart. So that's going to be about it for Solana. Let's go back to the daily real quick. Last thing I'll do is we will do a price prediction on Solana. Need to delete these little markers. So Solana. So what we're looking to is a lot of these coins in this bull run. Solana is one of the front leaders in this bull run. So Solana kind of cooling off right now, which is healthy. We are looking for Solana. We're looking for the top of Solana. We're looking to the 2272, which is $248. Now, that could be the top of Solana. Solana could start to cool off, go sideways, and these people could take profits, and the profits could splinter into all other altcoins, lots of other altcoins. That could be. But there's another very likely scenario. I have charted in the past many times in different bull runs and showed how these fibs can be very accurate to what a coin is going to do. Coins in this bull run are going to have the ability to go past the 2272, come up about 30% past it before their final ABC correction. So about 30%, let's set it there, which would put Solana at a final resting place, possibly in this bull run, at $322. Now, is that the top for Solana? I don't know. No one knows. But it is, according to previous charts, other coins, other bull runs, and many other factors, this has been a decent measuring guide at finding when the top of certain coins is. And I have mapped that out. So that is a possibility. Where we are at now, from this range of 158 to up to that price level, is going to be another 103% run if we did reach all the way up there. So that's another 100%. Another doubling your gains after Solana has already made a massive run so far. That would be another double of your gains up to that price prediction that I was just putting up there. It's a possibility. But guys, right now, these charts are just guides, and a lot of this market is speculative. We also just had Solana have an issue with the network. Is that the last issue, or is there going to be another issue tomorrow? We don't know. Also, we have to follow these charts and see what they do. As we come up, do we hit our head on the 272, hit our head, and then we do an A, B, C correction? There's many factors here, but that 322 area up there could be the top. Could be close. We don't know. But that is an area where you could consider the 2272 right here. The 2272 could definitely be an area where you take some profits. Whatever percentage profits that you like, 30%, 50%, 60%. You could also take a larger portion of profits if you happen to reach 30% above the 2272 up to that $322 per Solana. So, guys, just giving you another perspective. You want many perspectives in this market. That's why you need to follow me, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because you need to follow bears, bulls, moon boys, conservative investors. You need to follow a little bit of everyone. You need to follow for exit strategies and get a feel for the market so you can make the best decision possible. That's why you should subscribe. So click my logo down here in the corner, click my logo and subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I actually release new videos. I liked covering Solana today in this video. I'll probably cover Solana even more. And I am covering many other coins. Check out some of my other videos. I released a pretty good video. You know what? An awesome video last night on Ethereum. I really like that video. It's Ethereum to price prediction of in the 7,000 range. So it's the title of the video is Ethereum to $7,583 or whatever that exact dollar amount is. So check that video out too. Check out some of my other videos. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribers so far. Thank you for watching the video, and thanks for visiting my channel, guys. That's it for this video. We will see you next time. See ya.